Oh, sex tape? It
Yeah.
ain't no sex tape.
Of Arion's opinion. Because we want to know.
Arion.
Not Arion, I'm sorry. Melody.
Martell Holt was never supposed to be the one people felt sorry for. For years, he was the man who walked into every room with confidence, who spoke loudly, lived boldly, and didn't seem to care what anyone thought. But now, everything has changed. Because the latest health update about Martell isn't just concerning, it's shaken fans to their core. What started as quiet hope has now turned into deep worry. People close to him are speaking in hushed tones. Doctors are no longer making confident promises. And the man who once controlled every narrative around him is now lying in a hospital bed, unable to control anything at all. Fans who once debated his choices, criticized his behavior, and questioned his character are now doing something unexpected. They're praying for him. But here's the part that hits the hardest. This situation isn't just about physical injuries anymore. It's about uncertainty. It's about fear. And it's about a reality that nobody saw coming. Because what nobody expected was that Martell Holt's story would take such a painful, unpredictable turn, one that could change his life forever.
People feel that they can use you and not respect the fact that they did use you.
Even with Scope, I mean, he made that comment of, guess who owns Scope now?
Slab. When we started Scope, I said, we're gonna bring you in, we're gonna do the same thing that Holt does, and then you just gonna buy me out. And that's what happened. It wouldn't be no Scope without me or Melody. For the duration of our lives, put some respect on it, because everything that you got now, you would not have touched anything.
Before we get into the latest heartbreaking updates, you have to understand how he got here, because this didn't just happen overnight. Martell's journey has always been complicated. Long before the headlines, before the drama, before millions of people had opinions about his life, he was just a man from Huntsville trying to build something meaningful. He wasn't handed fame, he worked for it. He built businesses, created opportunities, and became a provider for his family. When he appeared on reality television, everything changed. Suddenly, the world got a front-row seat to his life, his marriage, his ambitions, his struggles. On the outside, it looked like he had it all: a beautiful family, a growing brand, financial success, and a presence that demanded attention. He carried himself like a man who knew exactly who he was. But behind the scenes, things were far from perfect. Fame has a way of exposing cracks that were already there, and for Martell, those cracks turned into fractures. His relationship fell apart in front of millions. The cheating scandal, the arguments, the emotional breakdowns, it all played out publicly, and people didn't hold back. He went from being admired to being judged almost overnight. Fans who once supported him started questioning everything: his decisions, his character, his honesty. It was like the world turned on him, and no matter what he said or did, it didn't seem to fix anything. But Martell didn't disappear. If anything, he pushed harder. He stayed visible. He kept posting, kept working, kept showing the world that he was still standing.
But then if you see your man cheating or you see your woman cheating, it's a whole different thing. And now I've been sitting back and I see it, and it all just makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
On the surface, he looked unbothered, strong, resilient. But sometimes strength on the outside hides struggle on the inside. And maybe, just maybe, that pressure never really left him. Because when you're constantly trying to prove yourself, constantly trying to rebuild your image, constantly trying to stay relevant, it takes a toll. Still, nobody expected things to go this far. Then came the moment that changed everything: the accident. Details at first were unclear, confusing. Some reports said it was severe, others tried to downplay it. But as hours turned into days, and days turned into weeks, one thing became obvious: this wasn't something minor.
Martell wasn't okay. He was rushed to the hospital under critical conditions, and from that moment on, his life and the lives of everyone around him shifted in ways nobody was prepared for. At first, there was hope. Doctors were working quickly. Family members were staying strong. Fans were sending messages of support, believing that this was just another challenge he would overcome.
Smoking crack. You know she too, right? You still.
Yeah, that wasn't Carmen.
And I saw it in person.
But here's the twist. The recovery didn't go as planned. Instead of steady improvement, there were complications. Instead of quick progress, there were delays. And instead of clear answers, there were more questions. According to sources close to the situation, Martell's condition has been anything but stable. Some days there are small signs of progress, moments that give everyone hope, a slight movement, a brief moment of awareness, a response to a familiar voice. But then setbacks follow, and those setbacks are what's worrying everyone. Doctors are reportedly dealing with more than just physical injuries. There are concerns about internal damage, concerns about how his body is responding to treatment, and even more concerning, questions about how this could affect him long term. Because this isn't just about healing bones, it's about whether he'll fully recover at all. People inside the hospital describe the atmosphere as heavy, emotional, unpredictable. His family has been by his side constantly, especially his mother, who, according to insiders, refuses to leave him alone. She's been there through every update, every conversation with doctors, every small change in his condition, and it's taking a toll on her. You can imagine what it feels like, watching your child, someone you raised, someone you protected, lying there unable to be the person they once were. It's the kind of pain that doesn't go away.
I didn't know she was cheating. I did not know.
Who was she cheating with?
And then there's the emotional complexity surrounding everyone else. Despite their past, people connected to Martell's life are quietly coming together in ways nobody expected. There's less focus on old drama now, less focus on who was right or wrong, because when something like this happens, all that noise fades away. What matters is life. But that doesn't mean everything is peaceful. Behind the scenes, tensions still exist. Relationships are still complicated. Emotions are still high. Some people want access to him. Others are protective about who gets close. Hospital staff have reportedly had to manage who can visit and when, just to keep things from becoming overwhelming. And in the middle of all of this, Martell can't speak for himself. That might be the hardest part. The man who once had something to say about everything is now silent, and that silence has created space for speculation. Fans online are trying to piece together what's really happening. Some believe he's improving slowly. Others think the situation is more serious than anyone is admitting. Rumors are spreading, theories are forming, and without clear updates, people are left to imagine the worst. But here's what's real. Doctors are cautious. They're no longer making bold predictions. Instead, they're focusing on managing each day as it comes, monitoring his condition closely, adjusting treatments, watching for any sign, good or bad. And that kind of uncertainty is terrifying.
Intimate moment between me and my ex-wife.
Yes.
And I'm saying to you, it is abhorrently bad and hurtful to know that a woman can have an intimate moment with her then husband without it being sent back to her with messages that weren't the nursery rhyme.
Because it means nobody knows what tomorrow will look like. What nobody expected was how much this situation would shift the way people see him. For years, Martell was a controversial figure, someone people talked about, argued over, criticized. But now, people are seeing him differently. They're seeing the human side, the father, the son, the man behind the headlines. Social media has transformed into something unexpected. Instead of arguments and criticism, there are prayers, messages of hope, words of encouragement from people who once had nothing positive to say about him. It's like in this moment, none of the past matters, because when someone's life is hanging in the balance, perspective changes. But that doesn't make the situation any easier. The emotional weight of this is heavy.
His children, still young, are trying to understand what's happening. They're asking questions that don't have simple answers. They're missing their father, not fully grasping why he's not home, why things feel different, and that alone is enough to break anyone. Those close to the family say this has been one of the hardest parts, explaining the unexplainable to children who just want their dad back. Then there's the impact on his career. Everything has been put on pause. Business deals, appearances, projects, none of it matters right now, because the focus isn't on success anymore. It's on survival. And while some partners have been understanding, others are stepping back, quietly distancing themselves, unsure of what the future holds. It's a harsh reality. The same world that once celebrated him moves quickly, and when you're no longer able to keep up, it doesn't always wait. But in this moment, none of that feels as important as what's happening inside that hospital room. Because every day, Martell is fighting, even if it's not visible, even if it's not loud, even if it's just a small internal battle that nobody else can see. He's still here, and sometimes that's enough to hold on to. This entire situation has forced people to reflect, not just on Martell's life, but on their own, because it's a reminder of how quickly things can change. One moment, you're in control, making plans, building your future, and the next, everything is uncertain. No warning, no preparation, just change. And maybe that's why this story is hitting people so deeply. It's not just about a reality TV star anymore. It's about vulnerability. It's about how fragile life really is. And it's about the realization that no matter who you are, no matter how strong you seem, no one is untouchable. As the days go on, the updates remain limited. The family is asking for privacy. Doctors are staying focused, and fans are left waiting, hoping, praying. Because at this point, that's all anyone can really do. Hope that the next update brings better news. Hope that his body starts responding the way it needs to. Hope that somehow, against all odds, he finds his way back. But until then, the question remains. Will Martell Holt recover and return to the life he once knew? Or will this moment become the turning point that changes everything forever? Right now, nobody has that answer. All we know is that a man who once stood tall in the spotlight is now fighting one of the hardest battles of his life, quietly, privately, and surrounded by people who just want him to make it through. And maybe, just maybe, this isn't the end of his story. Maybe this is the moment that rewrites it.